Brandi Glanville is making headlines once again, and this time, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star has shocked fans with one of the most bizarre celebrity health confessions of the year. During a recent episode of her Brandi Unfiltered podcast, Brandi openly claimed that she believes she may have contracted what she described as sexually transmitted ringworm in her throat. The moment those words hit the internet, social media exploded with reactions ranging from disbelief and concern to nonstop jokes and viral memes. Celebrity gossip pages immediately picked up the story. Clips from the podcast spread across TikTok and YouTube, and suddenly, Brandi found herself at the center of another internet firestorm that nobody saw coming. The shocking confession happened while Brandi was speaking with podcast guest Lisa Ann. The conversation had already turned personal when Brandi suddenly brought up unusual health concerns and intimate relationships. She casually asked if Lisa had ever heard of sexually transmitted ringworm before explaining that she genuinely believed she might have it in her throat. According to Brandi, she recently underwent testing for more common sexually transmitted infections after feeling like something was wrong physically, but those tests reportedly came back negative. Even after receiving negative results, she still felt convinced that she was dealing with some kind of infection. That's when a friend allegedly mentioned ringworm, sending Brandi into an internet research spiral that convinced her she may have found the explanation for her symptoms. Brandi then explained why she thinks the infection may have spread through intimate contact. She revealed that she had been dating a man connected to the adult entertainment industry and claimed that during their relationship, he preferred one specific type of intimacy because he didn't want to risk getting her pregnant. Brandi joked during the podcast that she didn't bother correcting him because, in her own words, that ship had sailed. The comments immediately went viral online because people could not believe the level of detail Brandi was willing to share publicly. Within hours, entertainment blogs, celebrity news channels, and social media pages were dissecting every part of the conversation. For many viewers, the strangest part of the story was simply hearing the phrase sexually transmitted ringworm for the first time. Despite the name, ringworm actually has nothing to do with worms. It's a fungal infection that affects the skin, scalp, nails, and other areas of the body. Medical experts explain that it spreads through skin-to-skin contact, contaminated objects, or infected animals. In rare cases, fungal infections can spread through intimate physical contact, which is why Brandi became convinced that this may be what happened to her. Lisa Ann added even more attention to the conversation by explaining that fungal infections are taken seriously in the adult entertainment industry because they can spread rapidly between performers through close physical contact. The internet immediately split into two groups after the podcast episode went viral. Some people sympathized with Brandi and praised her for openly discussing embarrassing health concerns that most celebrities would never admit publicly. Others accused her of oversharing and questioned whether she was once again diagnosing herself through internet searches instead of waiting for professional medical confirmation. Memes flooded social media almost instantly, with many users joking that only Brandi Glanville could somehow create a headline this chaotic. But behind the jokes, some viewers pointed out that fungal infections are actually very common and can absolutely spread through close skin contact, even if the phrase itself sounds shocking. What makes the story even more intense is the fact that Brandi has already spent years dealing with serious health issues that completely changed her life. Over the last several years, fans noticed dramatic changes in her appearance, including severe facial swelling and visible discomfort. Brandi publicly documented much of the experience online, sharing emotional photos and videos while desperately searching for answers. At one point, she even claimed she believed a parasite was affecting her face. Doctors reportedly disagreed about the exact cause of her symptoms, and Brandi became increasingly frustrated as she visited specialist after specialist, trying to understand what was happening to her body. Earlier this year, Brandi revealed one of the biggest discoveries in her ongoing medical nightmare. According to her, doctors determined that her breast implants had ruptured after remaining inside her body for nearly 20 years. Brandi claimed leaked silicone spread into her lymph nodes and caused severe inflammation throughout her body. She believes the rupture triggered many of the painful symptoms she had been experiencing for years, including facial swelling and chronic discomfort. She admitted that the health battle left her emotionally exhausted and financially drained after reportedly spending nearly $200,000 on doctors, treatments, tests, and medical consultations. The emotional impact of the situation became incredibly serious. Brandi openly admitted that she isolated herself from friends and avoided public appearances because she felt embarrassed by how much her appearance had changed. She revealed that she struggled mentally while watching people online constantly criticize her looks without understanding what she was going through physically. At one point, she even admitted that the combination of health struggles, financial stress, career problems, and public humiliation pushed her into such a dark emotional state that she contemplated suicide. The confession shocked many fans because it revealed just how deeply the ongoing medical issues had affected her mental health behind the scenes. And somehow, Brandi's life only continued becoming more chaotic. Just weeks before this latest ringworm controversy, she revealed another bizarre health incident involving garlic getting stuck inside her ear after trying a viral TikTok home remedy for congestion. According to Brandi, she placed garlic in her ear, hoping it would help relieve symptoms during an illness, but the garlic became lodged inside her ear canal and had to be removed at urgent care. The internet reacted exactly how you would expect, with some people laughing at the absurdity, while others genuinely worried that Brandi's ongoing health anxiety was leading her into dangerous self-treatment habits. That's part of why this latest confession became such a massive story online. Many viewers are beginning to see Brandi as someone trapped in a constant cycle of medical anxiety, internet research, public oversharing, and emotional exhaustion. During the podcast itself, Brandi even admitted that she often becomes convinced she has a different illness every day after researching symptoms online. In a rare moment of self-awareness, she acknowledged that years of health uncertainty have completely changed the way she thinks about her body and physical symptoms. Still, Brandi Glanville has always built her public image around being brutally honest and completely unfiltered. Ever since joining the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she became known for saying things that other reality stars would never dare to say publicly. Sometimes fans loved her honesty because it felt real compared to more polished celebrities. Other times, viewers thought she crossed the line into chaos and oversharing. But regardless of whether people loved or hated her, Brandi always managed to stay in the spotlight because she consistently created unforgettable reality television moments. Her rise to fame became even bigger after her highly publicized divorce from actor Eddie Cibrian, following his affair with singer LeAnn Rimes. The scandal dominated entertainment news for years and transformed Brandi into one of the most talked-about reality TV personalities in Hollywood. She later built an entire career around podcasting, reality television appearances, celebrity gossip, and unpredictable interviews. But over the last few years, her personal life has become increasingly difficult due to health issues, legal controversies, emotional struggles, and career setbacks. Brandi also faced major controversy connected to Real Housewives' Ultimate Girls Trip, which reportedly caused serious damage to both her reputation and emotional well-being. The fallout became another major source of stress during an already painful period in her life. Brandi later admitted that she felt abandoned and overwhelmed by the situation while simultaneously dealing with ongoing medical problems. Many fans noticed that she appeared emotionally exhausted during interviews over the past year, often speaking openly about feeling isolated and mentally drained. Now, with this latest sexually transmitted ringworm confession dominating celebrity gossip headlines, people once again find themselves unable to look away from Brandi Glanville's life. Some viewers believe she overshares intentionally because controversy keeps her relevant in entertainment media. Others believe she's simply someone who has spent years struggling physically and emotionally while trying to cope in public. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is undeniable. Brandi knows how to capture attention in a way very few reality stars can. The phrase itself instantly became viral because it sounded so outrageous that people couldn't stop clicking on headlines about it. TikTok creators began reacting to the podcast clip. Celebrity gossip pages turned the story into trending content. YouTube commentary channels started breaking down every detail. Even people who normally don't follow reality television suddenly became aware of Brandi Glanville again because the headline was simply impossible to ignore. Medical professionals online also began weighing in carefully after the story spread. Some experts explained that fungal infections can technically spread through intimate contact, although cases involving throat infections are considered unusual. Others warned viewers against self-diagnosing based on internet research, especially when symptoms involve complicated infections or ongoing health conditions. But regardless of what doctors may say, the internet had already turned Brandi's confession into one of the biggest celebrity gossip stories of the week. And honestly, Brandi's life now feels like a non-stop reality show where every new update somehow becomes stranger than the last. One week she's discussing facial inflammation and emotional trauma. The next week she's going viral for getting garlic stuck inside her ear after trying a viral TikTok home remedy for congestion. According to Brandi, she placed garlic in her ear hoping it would help relieve symptoms during an illness, but the garlic became lodged inside her ear canal and had to be removed at urgent care. The internet reacted exactly how you would expect, with some people laughing at the absurdity, while others genuinely worried that Brandi's ongoing health anxiety was leading her into dangerous self-treatment habits. Now, with this latest sexually transmitted ringworm confession dominating celebrity gossip headlines, people once again find themselves unable to look away from Brandi Glanville's life. Some viewers believe she overshares intentionally because controversy keeps her relevant in entertainment media. Others believe she's simply someone who has spent years struggling physically and emotionally while trying to cope in public. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is undeniable. Brandi knows how to capture attention in a way very few reality stars can.